New Red Dead Redemption Remaster is riding your way next month. So this is some interesting news that we got in regards to the Red Dead Redemption franchise. Now, as it stated, there's going to be a remaster coming that's going to be getting a release for PS5, Xbox, and then the Switch too. So I thought it was actually pretty cool. Obviously I did my stream the other day with Halloween right around the corner. I did the Undead Nightmare DLC just to kind of get in the season, everything like that. With the zombies and all that type of stuff. So with me, I have it still on my PlayStation 3, and that's what I was able to play it on. So being able to go back and play it, it's still fun, man. I really very much enjoyed it and everything like that. Obviously, with it being an older game, the movements and all that type of stuff isn't as clean as I would say with Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's still really good. It's still enjoyable, still holds up as far as some of the graphics and everything like that. But yeah, the fact that they're going to be doing a remaster, personally, I thought was pretty cool. In regards to them doing the Red Dead Redemption release that came out for like the Switch and everything like that, it wasn't the biggest thing for people to want to have that come out to like newer consoles. But from the trailer that I was able to see and what I'm gonna be showing you guys in a second, it actually looks pretty clean. You know what I mean? What they were able to upscale and all that type of stuff and kind of fix some of the graphics a little bit and make it look a little bit smoother. I think it's running at 60 frames per second now, so that's something that's been nice. But I was noticing that with this getting a re-release or like a remaster, there was a few people in the comments here and there that were kind of mentioning how they were a little bit upset of the fact that this is getting a remaster while Red Dead Redemption 2 is still there still hasn't been like a newer console kind of upscaling with that, which is completely understandable. You know what I mean? Because if anything, you would think that they'd be trying to do something with Red Dead Redemption 2 to kind of bring it to 60 frames per second, because I don't think it's even at that just yet. And then being able to kind of give it so that it is something that's more aligned with modern consoles than PS4 and then the previous Xbox. So seeing the way that some of the people were responding to this was something that I think was actually kind of funny, just because of the fact that people were upset that this was the case, as well as the fact that with GTA 6 getting another delay, that this is what they decided to come out with. Instead of having it so that they would come out with something better for Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar decided to upscale this game and kind of bring it a remaster to newer consoles. So yeah, seeing a little bit of the anger and frustration with people, I thought was pretty understandable. And let's go ahead and see what we got here with the trailer.
Hello, old friend. It's been a long time.
This country is infested with all manner of scum.
Good day, sir. Madam. Look at me, scrambling around, half insane.
Stupid is the word we use around here.
Now I'm in charge.
I apologize if science is not your forte.
I'm a fighter, sir, and I'll fight to the end.
Gonna be a bloody job.
I don't think I know any other kind.
An illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush.
Enjoy life. It's a beautiful struggle.
Red Dead Redemption 2, December 2nd. So yeah, man, I feel like with the way that it looks and everything like that, as far as the graphics go and everything, I feel like it looks really clean. Especially because, like I said, I did the Undead Nightmare a few weeks back. So seeing the way that it looked then versus how this looks right here, I feel like this is gonna look good, man. It's gonna look really good, and hopefully, I mean, I doubt that they're gonna like do anything as far as the gameplay and everything like that looks, because of the fact that, like I said, it isn't as smooth and as clean as Red Dead Redemption 2. There were times where I'd be like running around with John and kind of it felt like some parts felt a little janky here and there, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. So seeing that's gonna be the case when it comes down to the new game. The graphics, yeah, like I said, it's gonna look nicer, but at the same time, the gameplay more than likely will still be the same. So it might have a little bit of that jankiness to it. But at the same time, we'll just have to wait and see what's gonna be the case when it comes down to this, because of the fact that, you know, people, like I stated before, people were upset with the fact that they are deciding to do an upscale of this game, like a remaster, and come out with newer consoles instead of giving us something more when it comes down to Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, there was some information that was released recently that they are working on that and that is going to be coming pretty soon, but only time's going to be able to tell when it comes down to that exactly and what'll be the case. So we'll just have to wait and see when it comes down to what we're going to be seeing with that. And then one of the other things I thought was pretty interesting as well was that Red Dead Redemption officially coming to Netflix next month. So yeah, with them doing the remaster and everything, like I stated, it's going to be coming to PS5, Xbox, and then the Switch too. But from the looks of it, it is going to be available on Netflix as well. It is going to be in the library for Netflix's games. So that's also like an interesting take that's going to be coming down with this game. So we'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, I love the Red Dead Redemption franchise, all three games. So Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, and then Red Dead Redemption 2. So seeing that they're going to be doing something like this, I think is pretty cool. Just because I love the storyline between the three games. Obviously, Red Dead Revolver doesn't have any real connections to Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2. Just like little Easter eggs here and there of some of the characters mentioning Red Harlow, but as far as the games go, I feel like they're very enjoyable. I love the fact that they're in the wild, wild west kind of setting. You know what I mean? Being able to go back into that kind of time and everything like that, the West and everything, I think is pretty cool. So seeing that that's going to be something that's worked on, I think is pretty awesome. So yeah, these games hold this very special place in my heart. So even seeing that this is going to be happening with the first game, and we're still kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with two getting a remaster, I don't mind. I'm pretty happy to see that this is going to be becoming the case for this. Now, and then another last thing that I wanted to just talk was the fact that people are mentioning, like it says right here, maybe after Red Dead Redemption 3. I've heard rumors and speculations that there might actually not be a Red Dead Redemption 3. And me personally, if that's the case, I don't think that'll necessarily be the worst thing ever because of the fact that with Red Dead Redemption 2 and then with Red Dead Redemption, it talks a lot about how it's pretty much the end of the Wild West and everything, in that kind of era. So people have been making like speculations if they were to do a 3, it would either have to be like a prequel to Red Dead Redemption 2, or they can move forward in the case of being played as Jack. But some have stated that it'd be like, oh, it kind of turned into a war game, and that's not necessarily something I'd want to see with a Red Dead Redemption game. So we'll just have to wait and see if that's even going to be becoming a thing in the near future. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this. Are you guys happy to see that this is going to be coming to modern day consoles with kind of like an upscaled look and better frames per second kind of a thing? Or are you guys kind of upset that Rockstar's been doing something that is doing something like this rather than giving us Red Dead Redemption 2 and kind of, upscaling that game to a more modern console than a game that's been out for more than 10 years kind of a thing, you know what I mean? So you guys can let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.